a seguir aquí. We were saying that the last job is a hairdresser. As you can see, is a person you go with when you need to cut your hair or when you want to style it in a different way. It's a hairdresser, right? So these are the jobs from this unit. Now we can move on to the unit number 2, where we saw the grammar topics of verb be in negative and WA questions with be. We also saw the vocabulary of numbers. So let's start with the verb be in negative. Let's see. Here we have that if you remember in affirmative for these pronouns, I, he, she, we, you, and they, we use the verb form like this. I am, he, she, it is, we, you, they are. Okay, this is in affirmative. So in negative, if you want to use this verb in negative, you only have to add the word not. For example, I am not, he, she is not, we, you, they are not. With is and are, you can contract these words to write is not, are not, aren't. You can use is not or isn't and it is the same, or are not and aren't. Anyway is correct. Now let's take a look to some examples. I am not a doctor. He is not Canadian. She isn't sad. It is not difficult. We aren't tall. You are not here, and they aren't 18 years old yet. Very good. Now let's take a look to the grammar WA questions with be. Okay, these are the WH questions. Son las palabras que usamos para hacer preguntas en inglés. Casi siempre empiezan con WH, a excepción de how, pero igual se les conoce como WH questions. Who, we use it to ask for a person. What, when we want to know what is a thing or an action. When, we use it for time. Where, when we want to talk about a place. Why is used for the reason something happened. And how is a number for the way something is done. In Spanish, these words will be quién, qué, cuándo, dónde, por qué, cómo. All right? Now, when we want to make questions with this and the verb be, we normally follow this structure. WH question, so any of these words, then the verb be, and then the complement with the question mark. For example, what is your name? This is a very basic question in English. We have what, the verb is, and the complement your name. Another very basic question in English is, how old are you? In this case, the WH question is how old, then the verb be and the complement you. We can also ask, where is his school? Who is their teacher? When is our next class? Here we're asking for the place of the school. Then we're asking the person. Who is the teacher? The person. And then when is our next class? We're asking for the time we start the next class, okay? Very good. So guys, with this, I think that we finished with this. Oh no, sorry, sorry. We're missing vocabulary numbers, okay? So let's take a look to it. First, let's see the numbers 1 to 10. First, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These are the numbers from 1 to 10. So please study them, practice them. And now let's see the numbers from 11 to 20. We write the number 11 like this, 11, the number 12 like this, 12. Now the number 13, the number 14, 15, 16, and with the number 17, then we have the number 18, the number 19, and finally the number 20. Okay, notice how from 13 to 19, we have 10 at the end. And normally we just write this number before, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4. Only the number 13 and the number 15 are a little bit different, but they all end in 10. Excellent. Now let's take a look to the numbers from 20 to 50. Here we have the number 20, and then the number 30. The number 40 is like this, and finally the number 50 is like this. If you want to write a number like this one, it is super easy. You just have to write 20, and then we write this symbol and the last number, 8, 28. The same happens with the rest of the numbers. If we have this number, first we write 30, then this symbol, then the last number, 5. So we have 35. Very good. Now let's continue with the numbers 60, 70, 80, and 90. We write the number 60 like this, then the number 70 like this, the number 80 like this, and the number 90 like this. If you want to write a number like this, you just have to write 70, then this symbol, and the last number, 73. Also, if you want to write this number, we write 80, then this symbol, and the number 1, 81. All right, finally, let's see the number 100. Here we have 100. You say this number, and then the word 100, and that's it. Very good, students. This is everything. Ya es todo esto por el video. Para el ejercicio de hoy solamente es tomar apuntes de los temas que vimos en este video y que los suban a la plataforma. Ok, esto les va a servir mucho de repaso para el examen. Muy bien, chicos. Muchas gracias por su atención y nos vemos en la siguiente clase. Hasta luego.